Hey guys, how's it going? So we're gonna go check out this game Beyond All Reason. I had a look at it online yesterday after seeing someone mention it, and it actually looked kind of interesting. It's in alpha from what I can tell, so it's probably a little rough around the edges, but let's give it a whirl. Hey guys. Um, so yeah, there seems to be a whole bunch of people online on it anyway, which is cool. And we're not gonna do multiplayer stuff, at least not now. Um, I kind of want to try out some of the scenarios that are here. So far, I've played like one game of this in a skirmish, and it seemed okay, not amazing. So we'll check it out. And just give me one sec. Cool, all good to go. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so let's go check out these scenarios. I'm assuming that this is probably the closest thing they have to like a early version of a campaign, I suppose. So the first one, uh, the audio for this is not coming through where it should be. So you're probably hearing it coming through my microphone because this isn't plugged in. Now it should be better. Yeah, cool. So I can actually hear it. Awesome. Yeah, so let's check this out. Enemy commander, set of operations. So what I could tell from this game so far, unlike CNC, it's more like a Supreme Commander type setup. That's based around having one unit, your main kind of commander, if you like, that can actually build stuff. So this looks fairly okay. 50 minutes, we'll see how that takes. Gives you faction options, difficulty. We'll just do it on normal for now. Start with a small base, consider the resources, use your initial scouting units to locate the enemy commander and liquidate him. Tips, nano turrets. So none of this means anything to me. I haven't played this or know the name of any of the structures, as I said. I played one skirmish game. So turrets will assist in the construction of any unit or building within their build radius. Cool. Any commander will try to expand, stop them as soon as you can. Your starting base is quite well equipped with energy producing buildings. Continue building a farm and wind generators. So power is a big huge thing in this. Hey Darius, good to see you, dude. How was your City Skyline stream? I didn't get to drop by, but I did see you were streaming earlier. We're just gonna have a look at this. I've never played this before. I'd heard about it the other day. Let me actually, before I forget, copy a thing from one of these screens, because I always forget to do this when I set up a new game. No, not that. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. And delete that. What I want to copy is actually this thing. Sweet. And then paste and stick this at the top left so that way I can actually see in here if there's actually follows or anything going on. Score. No cities doing more Win World. Nice. People like it a bit more. Very cool. Very cool. So yeah, let's see how this goes. So the scoring for these scenarios looks like time taken to complete the scenario and resources spent to get a confirmed kill on all enemy units. Not quite sure what this means, but yeah, let's try it out. Should be interesting. Hey, Linux, how's it going, dude? Hope you're keeping well. I'm curious to check this out. It is an alpha as far as I can tell, so this is probably a little bit rough around the edges. It's free, so you can go download it yourself. I'm sure if you do a Google search for BAR, you'll get to their main site. There's not much to it. You can set up your own account for free. Fairly straightforward. You're thinking I started Supreme Commander? Yeah, it looks similar enough. I never played through the Supreme Commander games.
Welcome to BAR. It is your mission to win this battle with both strategic and tactical supremacy. First, you need to produce metal and energy. Choose the metal extractor and build it on a metal spot, indicated by the rotating circles on the map.
Okay. What? These, I guess? But there already looks like there's stuff on them. I guess you can have multiple on these. This is like a 4x4 grid. Why does it remind you of Supreme Commander? Lost? Say what? Oh, okay, so the enemy's over here doing damage.
Produce energy to efficiently construct units. Build windmills or solar panels.
What? Okay, build windmills or solar panels. It does look very much like Supreme Commander. I think it's the same kind of idea that they're going for. I don't know if it's any of the same devs from the team that are doing it, but we'll check it out. So the enemy seems to be over here. No stress. What's this? These are nano turrets. Guess these are helping with the construction of stuff. We got anti-air, ground turret. This dude isn't actually spinning. Guess maybe these things have a certain build radius that it's not in or something. Learning as we go, boys. There's no right-click scrolling like in CNC and stuff, so I can either use the arrow keys. I can zoom all the way out, which is pretty cool. All the way in. There's like the F1 keys do this kind of weird stuff. I don't know if this is debug, screen mode height. This is traversability. So shows where the selected unit can move. So if I select me, it's pretty cool, right? Like, so I can't obviously go over cliffs and stuff, but I can see everything else. F3 seems to take me to these different ore resources, I guess. F4 just highlights the resources on the map. So these ones are low, I guess, on resources. That's why they're red. These ones are actually green, so these are probably the ones you want to go after. F5 hides the hood. F6 mutes the game. F8 dynamic sky rendering, whatever that is. We'll enable that. Cool. Hey, Meds and Mrs. Meds, good to see you. Yeah, it seems a lot like Total Annihilation. I only played a little bit of Total Annihilation. I don't remember anything from it. So we'll see. So we got these dudes. These are the infantry bots. That's fine. So I was trying to get this guy running, but it's not. It seems to be because it doesn't have power, so I built a power thing here, but it doesn't seem to be connected. The other thing that I can do, I guess, is try push it this way and see how it goes. Enemy appears to be over here, destroying my shit. So I have a construction bot here. I'm gonna run him back. You can do waypoints with shift click. Seems pretty useful.
Metal extractor lost.
Do I have a bot lab? So bot lab lets me build units. There is also a vehicle lab, which I think is more important. This, which will actually let me to build vehicles and stuff. Keep these dudes near the MCV. I can set rally points and stuff for these dudes, so tell them to go here.
You can produce vehicles and tanks. Vehicles are generally well armored and also have heavier weapons. They're, however, slow and expensive, and they cannot traverse steep pathways.
So we got construction vehicle, amphibious, stealth mine layer, light scout, fast assault tank, missile truck, light amphibious tank, a medium assault tank. Oh, we'll go with the med tanks. YOLO your commando into their base and just make builder vehicles? Maybe. So this is wasting energy. I don't know what this means. I guess I don't have enough stuff being used. So I guess we want to get this dude and build some metal extractors on this. Get the medium tank over here. I'm going to set the relay point to this as well. Meanwhile, I guess I should try build some bots. Fast infantry, medium infantry, light plasma. Like this, the light plasma sounds kind of like a grenadier. So let's go with some of these. Hey Eddie, how's it going, dude? This is Beyond All Reason, BAR. It's early alpha. You can actually download it. If you do a quick Google search, you'll be able to find a link for it. It's in alpha. It seems to be a lot like Supreme Commander, although I barely played that. Has medium tanks, so happy about that. Called Stumpy, which is pretty nice. So yeah, we set up a little thing here. Trying to figure out a bit of the UI elements. They don't really have a...
Paralyzer units. Units that have been paralyzed cannot function and won't be able to shoot or move until they have restored.
Cool. So yeah, it seems a lot like Supreme Commander, any of those games. You could go all the way out. You've got these key resource deposits that are metals that you seem to want to collect. The top left here shows my metal share. The top right seems to be power. I've expanded out to here. It doesn't quite have a, like I say, a fully fledged campaign, so it has these sort of scenario missions. So I just loaded up the first one. Don't really have a good idea what the hell's going on, but we seem to be doing all right. We're alive. This is spinning, which makes me think it wins, so I'm going to keep moving forward and get another metal thing here. I'm going to keep building medium tanks because they've never failed me in the past for other games. Where are they? Although I have a few of them now. You can see the stats in the bottom left. Light scout, fast assault tank, light artillery. Like I can't quite see if any of this stuff is anti-air necessarily in terms of the vehicle production. Like it just says DPS reload time. So I guess we'll get a couple of these missile trucks. Why not? Send them over here. So yeah, this is the power stuff here. It says wasting energy, which implies that I'm producing more energy than I'm using, so I should definitely be producing more. There is also this green circle, which I don't know what that objectively is signifying. Maybe it's like the power radius of my stuff. Hard to say. But yeah. Basically, you want your spending at like 80% and the other for base building. You can get the tier 2 resource. I have no idea how to do that. What do we got? Oh, and you got all these commands down here. That's cool. Wrecked, son. Okay. So I'm wasting metal as well. So I'm guessing I can do storage. So energy storage and then metal storage somewhere, right? These are like silos. You don't really want to be using them, I'm guessing. You want to just be producing enough units to use up the resources instead. Sure, a couple of these. Over here we got some more bots. Let's try some warriors. Okay, so there's an enemy turret and stuff here. And there's a construction bot. So construction bots seem to be like a useful thing to have. It'll let me construct stuff not from my main commander unit. So this guy should ideally be safe, I guess. He also seem to have low power now, which is problematic. The thing I'm not really seeing clearly surfaced is like this power stuff. Like it's probably low power because it's trying to fill these up, right? The other things that I'm not seeing clearly is the wind direction, or what the wind is actually like, and the power of the sun or any of that stuff. So like I can build extra power here, but I don't necessarily know if I need it because this is going to go up. Okay, my construction bot that I had here should be ready. Here it is. This guy can build a bunch more stuff by the looks of it. Get a metal extractor here. And then it looks like there was a turret here, so we're just going to build another one of these bad boys. Light anti-air. Perimeter camera. Yeah, sure, we'll just stick one of those there. Go back to it. So shift clicking to queue up the buildings. Okay, so we're starting to fill up the metal again. Still don't quite know what this green barrier means, but that's alright. Normally the more construction bots, you have the faster shit builds if you have the resources for it. Solar are the best for power. Cool. But how do you know that? Like these... So it says 37, 175, 176 in the bottom. So these are 155, these are 37. This is 0, this is 175. Like it says it's depend like this. Oh, it says here produces 20. This says depends on wind strength, but oh, you can also hold shift and do this, and it'll automatically. What is this? So if I hold shift after clicking them to a location, I can like do this. There's also a move. So let's just A move over here and see what happens. YOLO it. This guy's gonna go over here, build a metal extractor. Okay, looks like the missile guys are shooting the air, so that's good. Go in here to get this stuff. Alright. I can get behind this. I guess I'll stick another power. Power seems to be okay. What I really need is more, much more metal stuff. So like over here. So I need like 1, 2, 3. Keep doing that. Yeah, there we go. Situation's not going exactly to plan over there. That's fine. Get some medium tanks get up and running. Okay, get this guy to set up a metal extractor here. Okay, all my shit here is dead, so I'm gonna get the commander out of here. Hey, JL Gaza, how's it going? This is... I keep having to look over at what I've called the stream, Beyond All Reason. I keep forgetting the name of it. So alpha build of a RTS game. It seems to be very similar to Supreme Commander, apparently. Right click a unit to build in the factory. Don't quite know what you mean. Where's my construction boy? He's over here. Okay, so I need a shit ton more just stuff. I think I can get my bot to power up the war factory. So I think when I did the skirmish, it suggested that if you build more than one factory, as you're inclined to do from like CNC, right? It says that it's more efficient to use a unit on the structure. So in this case, the commander. and it'll increase the production speed of the structure. I'm guessing it's probably the same for construction bots. So I guess I want to build a couple more of these. Hey, Bluezer, good to see you. I'm right-clicking that. That's not doing anything. Meds. Same with this. Not doing it. What else you got going on? Cool. Geothermal plant builds a shit ton of energy. Energy is not a problem at the moment. Produces level 1 bots, level 1 bots. Defender, radar tower, perimeter camera. Pop-up lightning turret just sounds cool. Medium plasma artillery, anti-radar, jammer. Oh, the unit tile that you left. You mean like this? Yeah, right-clicking just seems to default to the cancel command, I guess. So I have all this stuff over here. I have 2 construction bots here. What I need, I think, is just like a shit ton of units, right? Which I'm starting to get here, and I should get these guys to try power up this, and then get a bunch of bots out of this too. So this has my energy at a negative, but it is going back up. Like, I don't quite get what how to translate this into something I can actually do. There's the wind strength too, actually, so that'll indicate how much wind is going on, so that's good to know. This though, I don't quite get. Like, it seems to use energy while producing units. And you can see the construction bots are actually speeding this up, as are the nano turrets. Cool, so we got some dudes here. So I think what we want to do is basically take all of our forces and try push on this. So yeah, let's try that. We'll keep our commander back here powering up this, and we'll just have this queue a bunch of stuff. Get some stout vehicles. Yeah, a couple of these, Sweet. Yeah, so your income is... Let's have a look. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Linux. Like, if something's blinking red, it indicates to me that you need to action it and, like, do something. But that doesn't seem to necessarily be the case because it goes up. So let's see. It's not a remaster, Bluezer, this anyway. It's a new IP. You can get your constructor vehicles to speed up unit production by putting them. Yeah. The commander is 3 times faster than the tier 1 builder. Okay. So your income is, say, plus 300 if you use 6 units that cost 50 per second. It's even now if you build 1 unit at 50 per second, you're left with 250. I see. It's like a max production cap kind of a thing. A move, send in all the units. Grand. Cool. So we want this guy to get our metal extractor back over here. Still not quite sure what if you have any ideas what this green ring is about, that would be cool. Maybe it's these things, these radar towers. There seems to be one in the center here and one here. It's an early warning system. It seems if I highlight these and press A, it shows the attack range. Oh, A is just force attack. Okay, I assumed it was attack move. But it looks like it'll just like force attack the ground. Okay. But what do we think? I guess get a bunch of those. Get a bunch of those. Sure. I do like the aesthetic of this game, I will say that much. Like, it looks pretty nice. I don't, there's no way to like click in the mouse and like rotate it in another dimension or anything like that, but still looks pretty sick. Now the other thing is that these all seem to be, you know, listed as level 1. So if I go back to here, for example, or even over here, was it? What was it? There was something I had that said level 1. Maybe not. Yeah, these. So it says construction bot tech level 1. What's the best way? Like, is there a tech level 2 and how do I get it? Shit, those guys are just wrecking. Pretty effective. Okay, we got our construction bots over here, and we'll get them setting up more metal extractors. So I think I've wrecked all this stuff. Use a builder from a Tech 1 factory to build Tech 2. So this is a... Use a builder from a Tech 1 factory. So that's a bot lab. It's a vehicle plant. If you mean like one of these dudes, which is a construction bot. But I don't see a way to build any Tech 2 stuff. Oh, here we go, an advanced bot lab. I see, I get you. I get you. So there's no advanced vehicle plant as such here. There's an advanced bot lab, which will probably let you build an advanced, like a level 2 one of these, and then they can build the extra tech. Okay, okay. We're learning, we're learning. Thanks for the help meds. As I say, it's a little bit of a steep learning curve. But I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. Cool, cool. And if I had multiple of these here, this would build much faster. Gotcha. But for now, the tanks go marching in. We could play co-op. Maybe sometime. I won't do it for now. Like, I'm only planning really to play maybe 1 or 2 levels of this, just to try it out. If I like it, I'll probably play it again. We'll see how it goes. But just for now, I just want to kind of get a feel for it and how it plays out. Okay. I can't click on the minimap, which is kind of annoying. I can't like click to go over here. I have to manually move the mouse. ETA 2 minutes. Get the... So if I right click this here and build some construction bots, hopefully they should automatically start contributing towards that. I can have unit hotkeys, so that's cool. Let's actually look at the keys. Jesus. This probably looks really small on stream as well, right? Enter, send chat messages, camera movement, camera modes, sound, giving orders, move, attack, set priority target, repair. You can repair, reclaim, resurrect, queuing orders. Okay. Control and A, select all units. Control and B, select all constructors. That's interesting. Drawing. Place a map marker. Q and double click. Draw on the map. Q, drag left mouse button. Okay. Okay, that's kind of cool. You can, so you can be like, if it's cove or something, go there or whatever. Interesting. Interesting. Is there like I know it said like Control and B would select all your units, but is there like a idle constructor button? Idle constructor button or something like that. What this guy's built now, which actually lets me build decoy commanders. Okay, advanced construction bot is what we want. Fast assist repair bot, amphibious bot, maverick bot, fat boy. Get one of those. That's a shit ton of power though. Holy crap. Maybe not. I think the yellow resource is power and the grey is like metal. Okay, so here's our advanced construction bot. Oh, holy shit. Here we go. So we can build. This is like tier 3 tech. What the fuck? So these are basically like advanced power plants, decoy buildings. Hazardous, so if this blows up, you're in a bad way. So I have that. Gantry produces level 3 units. You can kind of see in the bottom the units it enables you to build. Fortification wall, veil, tracer, detonator, anti-nuke system. Sounds useful. Alright, I guess we'll go with the experimental gantry. Can the level 1 bots not help with the... Oh, they can. Cool. So level 1 bots can help with level 2 constructors. They're just not going to be as effective, right? Cool. Yeah, you all go help them sort out their shit. Okay, so these guys, what's the hotkey for some of this stuff? Is there a hotkey? Guess there's not. That's alright. We'll just queue them up anyway. Imagine hotkeying. Yeah, I mean hotkeying would kind of be ideal for some of the stuff, right? Like being able to hotkey, you know, power or something, or even the metal extractors, so you can quickly zip along and do it. Okay, so this is fluctuating because I'm low on power. So if I don't seem to have sufficient power to be able to actually do this.
Low power.
This costs 560 metal, but generates a shit ton of power, I guess. But it has to be... what? Why can't I build this? Stop 2 draining and it'll probably level out. Okay, I guess it is. Geothermal on water. Yeah, I kind of thought that, but it doesn't seem to like it. All right. Geothermal goes in vents. Hey, Artie. I'm guessing I don't necessarily have any visible at the moment. Here? Ah, there we go. Good shout, Artie. Okay, so these are all the big boys. Vanguard, Razorback. Look at the requirements for this shit. Holy crap. Sure. So we got some boys here. We got idle constructors over here. And then we got like the whole army just kind of sitting here doing nothing. So these want to come in here, and then the constructors can follow suit. I guess they want to come over here and get one of these down here. This is crewmate, but I'm assuming that's just like, this is the guy you want to kill. Whoa! Oh, fuck me. Okay. Note to self, those explode. And like take out all of your army. Okay, so that was like the enemy commander, right? Or one of them. Commander nuke. Roger Dodger. Okay. We'll set up metal things on those. Because these... I don't understand why I can't click on the minimap to get around on it, but that's alright. What I would like is more power, I guess, because that's kind of bottlenecking me a little bit when I go to build stuff. These should also be being used to help speed up the construction of this. So you want power. We got the geothermal plant up here. So it's under construction. I guess I could build a couple, like the level 1s probably aren't worth sending really to here, but it's faster than walking everyone back. Question mark? Anything else I want to build? Jamming tower. I guess I want one of those, yeah, one of those radar things. So no power again. So if I stop these guys, you can see a minus 1121. The plus is going back up, so I'm in the net positive, which is cool. You can get builders to reclaim the resources of dead enemies. So like this stuff, right? So this guy should be able to do it too then? Gotcha. It even has a little recycle symbol, so you can come over here and get the resources and it'll top up the metal a little bit. Okay. We're learning. Oh, this boy is about ready. This is like, feels very much like a mammoth tank, right? So that was one of these. And if these all go start building this again, this is going to plummet down, right? Yeah. Okay. So an advanced solar collector is probably more what you kind of want. That's cool.
Low power.
To the point where it's too much.
Low power.
Okay. Then we want these guys. I mean, these guys could probably just build a few regular power, although it's only 20 it generates. There's no vents. Oh, there's a vent over here. Okay, so the vents in this map tend to be in the corners. So they can go stick a thing there. Cool. Then they can come over here and get this metal. I don't know if, like, technically because I killed that commander, the system is over, technically. Or the mission, I guess. These guys can give this dude a little bit of a boost. I guess using hotkeys is the handiest way to, like, get between these points, right? And then this guy is, like, 1, so I can just pop around like this. he can pick up these resources. Cool. Okay, okay. I can get behind this. There is something here that I seem to have missed. I'm guessing there's not really a huge amount here. Construction bot. Hopefully there's no enemy here. We'll find out soon enough. Seem to be able to cross water okay. I guess the amphibious ones might be for like more river-based maps. But cool. Yeah, okay. So let's get the boys all going over here. And we'll queue this guy up. So we get one here, one here, one here. Game over. The UI here needs a little bit of work. And I'm guessing that was the last structure, so GG. Did it. We did it. It's either a StarCraft Dragoon. Yeah, that's exactly what it reminds me of. Awesome. Did it, boys. You can observe games too. I'm guessing the ones with like the swords here are actual games. So this is downloading at like a super fast rate because internet. This game needs more exposure. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it is pretty alpha, and like it has crashed on me a couple of times just doing basic stuff, so I can understand why they don't want to push it too harsh. But yeah, I definitely had heard very little about it. And when I hit rejoin here, it does this. Maybe this will work. Yeah, I haven't heard a lot about this at all. The online presence for it seemed pretty quiet. I had just briefly checked the section on Twitch before streaming, and like there was no one there. But again, like if there's only 8 or 9 type scenario missions, and you could see there's like 5 or 6 multiplayer lobbies, but it's not like a quick match system. It doesn't look like you have to just do customs. So I can understand why that would put people off it a little bit. But I don't know. It looks like it has some potential. It's running out. I mean, it's running fairly standard. So yeah, let's check out a multiplayer game. See what the guys are up to. Oh, because I'm a spectator, I'm guessing it won't show my messages to the actual players in game. You should check out Total Annihilation on GOG. I have Total Annihilation on disc, believe it or not, here somewhere in the house. So it looks like in the multiplayer setup, I kind of to be expected, especially in like a 1v1v1 scenario. You each have a different section. You have a couple of metal resource sections. You basically focus on getting your resources up first, get your power. This looks like a bot production, and then you can expand outwards. Reminds me a little bit of like kind of like StarCraft, right? You've got your main, you get up your although yeah, I guess not really, right? Because these are like static production buildings. Kind of like kind of like reminds me of the Vespian geysers a little bit that auto mined in StarCraft 2 during the Heart of the Swarm campaign. This guy said something CNC, so it's a good sign. But it looks like they're back playing. So this guy's focusing on getting power. This dude's doing something similar. So he's going for wind. You can see in the top right, actually it's the wind display here. The small numbers are minimum and maximum, so minimum of 2, maximum of 15. It is better to build solar collectors when average. Wind speed is below 5. Okay. Interesting. So if this number dips below 5, then you should focus on solar, otherwise you should go for wind. And I'm guessing because this is variable at some point in the game, it's likely to dip below. Pretty sure there is tier 2 metal extractors, probably why he's placed them on the edges. Interesting. I like that you can actually see their cursor as well in the spectate mode. That's pretty cool. So he's going for metal extractors here. Kind of similar. This guy's using his construction bot to produce fast infantry bots for scouting, I assume. They all seem to be playing... Are they playing the same faction? I guess not. This structure looks a bit different. These robots actually look way cooler. So the construction bot's coming out. He's actually going for the center. Well, not the dead center, but like they seem to have these quadrants, and then this is the contested point in the middle. Man, seeing the cursor stuff is cool. It's a nice feature. This is like a kind of like a StarCraft 2 wall, right? If they try barging here, they can't get past you. I wonder if they're all going to try something like that. So far, only the blue guy has. So he's like blocked off the side ramp, but the main ramp is still accessible. And this ramp here. So he's actually sending his commander to build this, whereas the other guys are actually sending their bots out. It kind of seems to do this construction. While the actual main commander sits in the base. I wonder if like the meta should really be that this guy can come out to do this, and it's unlikely that he'll get sniped, but there is a chance. At a glance, like having no knowledge of this game before and looking at these three players, I would imagine blue is the most experienced. He's building scouting, anti-scouting bots. He's got his eco set up. He's actually got a walled in ramp. He's got turrets set up as a natural expansion here. Although it looks like the red player is doing something similar. He's getting his turret set up, and then he's planning to take the middle. Green's got a few scouts over here. It's interesting. They all seem to know what they're doing anyway. They're all going for these fast infantry bots at the start, it seems. So that's probably a good opener. This guy's got his commander out to do some of the construction. He's getting the radar set up. Interesting. So that gives him the circle of vision, I guess, so he knows it. I'm guessing when you build the radar, these things show up as points of interest, right? So that's cool. So green has likely noted that this dude's over here. And blue is going to contest this bit of resource between these two players. Only need like 2 to 3 turrets. Early tier 1 units get smashed. Interesting. I mean, it makes sense, right? There's a nice, this is like a very twizzy like wall going on here of units. But yeah, the players all seem to be basically just securing their naturals and then starting to contest these kind of more questionable resources. Red going right for the center. Commander can out repair the turrets to the damage. Cool, cool. Oh, you can select units via the minimap too. That's kind of cool. So if you have a bunch of dudes over here, you don't actually have to go over to them. You can just grab it and right click somewhere else on the map. This is an ironed metal extractor. where this is an exploiter. So it looks like this faction might just have offensive metal extractors as opposed to just standard metal extractors, more like the red player here who has these and then has to build a turret. Seems like this faction can have the 2-in-1. Converts energy into metal. Interesting. So a quick way to swap your resources around, kind of like a market in AoE. And double click to select all. That's cool. I do wish I could click these outlines, but I know this is a bot lab. This is a bot lab. Red getting a cloakable metal extractor. That's interesting. Low power though, so I'm guessing it shows up. But if you maintain power, then they might not know that you have this structure built here. Do you see the res when clicking on the player? What do you mean by res? Oh, on the top. Oh, this stuff. I guess so, right? Yeah, it flips per player when you click on like a different structure. So here's blues, here's greens, and here's reds. You can see the income there at the top right, kind of summarized for the 3 players. There, it looks like some air units coming in for green. Going on a bombing mission for right here. Pretty cool. Red is center. Yeah, red is quite a lot of the map. Blue is contesting heavily here. Looks like you're going to be able to get a geothermal plant on the vent. Blue player here has got a couple of defenders down to try and deal with the air attacks. Green now coming over this way. Blue is not happy, I guess. But they are holding here and here. Blue's probably got the best eco on the map, bar this thing from red. Man, being able to like zoom out at this level and see all the individual units is pretty cool. It goes full eco. Why me? That's what you get, son. Is there anything out on these islands? I guess not. I suppose there could be. I don't know if there's like transport units or if there was in Supreme Commander where you could like drop units onto little islands like this. Would be a neat idea if they had like a little metal deposit on them to be able to absorb. Music's kind of nice too. I like it. So you see the geothermal plant here. What's green up to? Green's got a huge solar farm going on over here. Don't know why this is so far forward. I don't think there wasn't necessarily a I don't think there was a wind screen as such. Highlights metal spots and geothermal vents. Okay, so that's not going to be hugely helpful. And then if you always want like the overview, this is what's going on. So who needs the minimap and the UI, right? You can just see it all here, and then it repeats itself on the edges of the screen. These things down here is an interesting idea. It does give you hotkeys for individual units. Although I guess these are just generic, like, attack, move, patrol, fight, blah, blah, blah. I imagine a CNC skin design like this. It would be pretty nice. Like a Supreme Commander, but for CNC units. I can get behind that. Radar towers. Keeping his commander pretty idle. Like, they're all kind of... I'm not sure they're massing their armies is their objective. This guy's going for an advanced metal extractor storage setup here. And does have the air, so his earlier airstrikes were pretty effective in doing some damage, but he seems to have eased off. This dude seems to be getting the advanced construction bot, so teching up. Red, meanwhile, has this thing going on. Another advanced metal extractor storage. So they're going heavy in the eco stuff. Building a heavy strategic bomber. Very nice. Of course, the wind farms off to the side. I do wonder if the positioning of these matters. Like, are you likely to get more wind resources because you're on the coast? Or just nah? Just dump it wherever. Like, just stick it here. I think that this guy's just following this constructor, I guess. Oh, the two of them are just going over here. Another advanced metal extractor slash storage. Amount of power going on. A lot of tier 1 units. Going for the advanced metal storage again. If you say, I say mine. Blue trying to get the intel drop. I can respect it. The advanced construction aircraft. Construction aircraft as opposed to like a drone. Interesting. He's going to build the advanced metal extractors. Heavy laser towers going down. Radar bot. Cool design. Pop-up cannon. Send the constructors around to the back. Maybe help with the wind farming. Getting the advanced metal extractor going up. Of course, the geothermal plant. Oh, this guy's like hiding his units back here. The heavy strategic hurricane bombers just kind of like landed here. He's just like massing these up, hiding them back here, and he's going to do a huge run and just destroy them. This guy's moved on to the assault bolts. Bolts? Sneaky indeed. Where's Red's army? Red's army seems to be focused here. Again, mostly the fast infantry bots. Doesn't have any air. Looks like he's going for mortar skirmish bots. He's got a few of these. He's planning to make an engagement here, or at least take the high ground. You can see more bombers hiding off to the cliff sides. This is like when the SSMs come to town and you just can't quite reach them. Looks like we got an advanced bot lab going down. All of these repairers building up, some gunships coming out. And it looks like we got the heavy strategic bombers coming in. Little scout ship going in first, radar plane. Here comes the bombs. Guess he's going for this. Ooh, absolutely wrecked. Fail micro. Oof. Probably going for the commander. I mean, blue's commander's all the way over here. Mortar units coming to the center. Ooh, down she goes. Running back to level 1 units. That's such a nice line. Blue gonna move out. Has he been triggered? Looks like he's planning to get a heavy metal down on this now. Got some advanced solar collection going on. Sniper bots coming out from red. Is Kreen still producing these bombers? I guess not. He's going for the heavy artillery weapons now. You'd think it's people don't know what they're doing but don't grasp the aggro part of the game? Maybe. They might just be trying to figure things out. Chainsaw. Bomb resistant medium range anti-air missile battery. I mean, the models for this stuff look pretty nice. There's definitely no denying that. The heavy laser towers going on here. Attacking you to this must be a bitch. Converting his energy into metal resources for these heavy units, I guess. Going for the sumo. It's got one out here already. It's like a giant dog, I guess. It's pretty cool looking. I don't know how this plays out though when the units go to attack. Like, there's very little combat engagements. Rip. Doing a good straight go for Nuke. Yeah. Well, here's the problem, you see? Blue's already planning ahead. He's got the anti-nuke system going down. How are we on the resources? This guy's on like 5,000 power, 2,000 power, like no power for red. Blue is not having it. Into the arty spam stage. Yeah, like all the... It seems that green tends to go for the much like tier 3 high level tech stuff. Like he tried the bombers, it didn't work out. He's getting the nuke here, it looks like. And in the meantime, he's going for the these little boys, the sumos. Alongside a decoy commander. Interesting. I mean, the Sim City looks nice. Reddit spent well all game? Yeah, I guess at some level you want your resources to be like near zero, right? Seem pretty effective. These are like what are they called in StarCraft? Ghosts? Pretty cool. Got your fat boy in action. An Archangel. Advanced amphibious anti-airboat. I don't quite get the amphibious thing because it seems like units could walk across the water fine. I guess maybe they can like float or like hover above the water maybe. There's a decoy commander coming out. Assuming he's like similar firepower, which is why you'd want him. Not necessarily to bait your opponent into getting it, but I guess maybe. Like they're going for a lot of static defense is what I would say. Like I'd be inclined that the people with static defense would lose the longer game because they can't actually have units to attack with. So like all these external resources and stuff would be like given to the player who actually has the army. This guy's harvesting trees. It's interesting texture effect. Don't hate it. Intrusion counter. Like I love that. Like you just have this stuff on the top of the rocks, just low key chilling. Like it looks properly like a campaign mission. Like on all fronts, like the amount of power and stuff going down, all neatly positioned. What's this guy? This guy's going for the anti-air bots. You can see the timer on the nuke here is at 33%. Curious how damaging the nuke actually is. Looks like the blue player here is going for the Scarab. An actual Scarab. He's going for the mobile anti-nuke. Yeah, because like it has to pop off, right? Like there's been so much build up at this point. But it's like, who's going to do it first? I guess like green's the only one with the nukes that I can see on the minimap. Like you can see like the nuke symbols. He's got 2, I think. Definitely got 1 here. Like trying to make this stuff out on the minimap's a bit difficult. He definitely has 1 here. That's 57%, and it's got 0 out of 10 capacity, which I suggest means he could have a possible 10 nuke stockpile. Which is kind of scary. What is this? Like they're going for a lot of like anti-nuke stuff, which is probably the right call. I don't know. Ah, okay. The actual nuclear sign on the map is the advanced power plants, so to speak. So these things, fusion reactors. There's one over here too. What is this? Fusion reactor. Yeah. Cool. No idea what happened. Like, stuff is getting hit here? A lot of pyrobots going on here. So these dudes are starting to attack into red. They want to go for his radar jamming tower, I guess. Couple of Dark Templars, more or less, over here. Dominators kicking off. Blue also starting to attack into red. Holy shit, big bird of cannons coming out from red player. They're targeting all the way over here. The decoy commander. Range on these things, holy shit. We got the sumos on the move. Getting attacked by the tachyon accelerator. This map is small. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Jeez, these things are lethal. Model on this one and this one look a bit glitched. It's alright. There's actually a pretty active Discord for this as well, that I would suggest if you're playing it to check out. They actually have like channels specifically for specifically for GitHub and Trello updates and bug requests and support tickets and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. I don't know how he's hitting that. Like, these are reaching all the way over to here. Seems kind of broken. And these things are unstable, so if they blow, they do quite a bit of AoE. Meanwhile, over here, we got like these nuke bubbles. I'm guessing is what this is, right? The protector anti-nuke systems. Blue is now on the move. He's coming in to get red. It's on, boys. I don't know, I think Blue's made a mistake here. He's losing units. Hmm. Yeah, at this point, green's happy, right? Because like blue's sacrificing all their army into red and doing some damage. Red coming out with some infantry of his own. A lot of these Zeus bots coming in. Green, meanwhile, just kind of chilling. Stockpiling nukes, I guess. Okay, some counter Zeus is going on. Meanwhile, green's going on the offensive now with some of the sumo bots. Dominator's sending in the rockets, but there is anti-air shields set up, so I'm not sure how effective these are. Although he's devastating the thermal power over here. Okay, looks like blue's kind of in a bad way at the moment. Red's got a couple of bombers, I guess. Lining up the boys for an offensive. Ooh, right in the face. You get 50 tier 1s for an experimental? Yeah. Red's got the Bertas back up and running. What's he going for? Oh wow, you can see the individual players' performance stats too. Their FPS, their CPU usage, GPU usage, you can see their hardware. That is bizarre. Oh, here we go, boys. Blue's shipping it. He's shipping it hard. Ooh. I don't know. Wave 2, let's go. Going for the side attack this time. You're about to buy a new PC and you look at the price? Yeah, PC components right now. There's just such a shortage of them. Stuff is crazy expensive. I wonder what makes these visible. I guess adjacency works. Blue going for the side flank. Red pulling his Zeus units over to the side. Well, looks like it didn't work out for blue. But he's not giving up hope. I guess now that the Zeus are out of position, he's hoping to come in the front door. Just spamming them out. Green, and meanwhile, is he building units? Like, he's got a few forces over here picking away at blue slowly as his army marches on red. Seems kind of unfair. It's a bit 2v1. Combat engineer. Blue coming out with the big birdas. Whoa, shields are up just in time. Here we go, another wave coming. It's going down this time and across. I like the effect of it like bouncing off. Blue's strategy here is just not working. I mean, I like the ship it approach, but he needs something better. He does have some fat boys now, though, that he's adding to the mix. Like, these just aren't getting anywhere close enough, right? Green's kind of just stopped building, except for this little like assault force on the horizon. That's like chipping away here slowly. Couple of snipers hanging out. Okay, okay, he's gonna sneak in with the stealth. Yeah. Hmm. Whoops, I may have just added green to everyone. Lost his plan. All the nukes he was building are gone. Yeah, I think that's it for green, right? There's like nothing, just like what are they gonna do? There's no nukes, their advanced tech is gone. He's building an advanced shipyard? The fuck? Put eco here, lol. What? Ships are mental? A lot of planes coming out here for the red player. He just keeps hammering with the big birdas. Floating energy converter converts 650 energy into 11 metal. Interesting. We learning, boys. This is pretty cool. I like the idea of green coming back with this. The shields can deflect, otherwise the silos can stun them. Hard on this map. Oh wow, he is stacking bombers, holy shit. Holy crap. Going for the energy? I guess because then it leaves these vulnerable. Should have gone for this. Ah, I see. Like, this is just crazy to watch, right? Dude's getting vanguards. Okay, bomber's going around the side. Nah. Imagine blue changing vector to north and accidentally killing green. Rip. What were the keys? Okay, red's ganging up on green now. I can live with that. If they had any honor, they'd walk their comms to middle and end the game with D-gun duels. Oh, vanguards are coming to protect. This is like the kind of thing I do when I play Injustice, and I know like I'm not gonna win, but I know that I'm not gonna let one of the other players win either, and just take them down with me. Two v one. It's really good. Oh, I feel bad for Blue after all that. He doesn't deserve this. He's going for it. Look at his face, cause it's fun. I can appreciate that. Yeah, sure. So I mean, like, this thing is reaching all the way over here. Ooh, my computer doesn't like that. GG Blue. Senya just wasn't meant to be. It's bigger than the map. Doesn't really show the radius, right? Oh yeah. So if I hover, Jesus. So if I hover one unit, that's the big bird's range. So I mean, pretty damn big. Green's gonna GG out. Looks like our hero this game is gonna be Trollolol. Wow. Wow. With a whole bunch of stats and stuff the UI covers, because, you know, alpha. That was kind of cool to watch. Yeah, that was neat. We played a little bit of it. A bit of a steep learning curve. It was interesting. Watched some of the multiplayer. It was kind of cool to watch. I definitely think I'll pick this up again and try it out. Don't know when I'll get to it. I might do it tomorrow. We'll see. That's pretty much gonna do it for me. Lots of fun. Again, if you aren't already, you can drop a follow and all that good stuff to keep updated when I'm live. Usually try to stream during the weekdays, primarily from like 7:30 to 9:30 Irish time, which I think is like GMT -1 now with daylight savings or something. For sure, meds. If I'm going to do it for multiplayers, we can get some 2v2 going, no doubt. Checking his online. Rambo's still streaming some Tipped On, so I guess I'll drop him a raid. Go check out what shenanigans he's up to back in C&C land. But that's gonna do it for me. Thanks for dropping by, guys, and see you tomorrow. Peace out. Yeah, pick it up, love handles. Tried it. Be curious to see what the feedbacks is. See yas.